Hello and welcome back to Hell Is Us. In the last episode, we finally found our father. Had an unfortunate end to him, and that's not funny. And we started following the path of another character that fled into the beyond towards a windmill. So we ended up going that way. We went into some ruins ish, more like a temple, I guess you could call it. I forget what they called it in the game, but yeah, we have made lots of progress and the mystery is starting to unravel a little bit. But yeah, it looks like we have gained at least 2 new friends, so that is good. And I cannot get enough of this game. I cannot stop thinking about it, and I'm just ready to get back into it. So let's do that. So yeah, we're picking up right where we left off. We just came out of these ruins. Medieval ruin place. Very cool. And we are going to be heading on out. I'm trying to think. We can go back to the wrong button. I love this weapon so much. Like, look at that. That is just so cool looking. Oops. Oh, I forgot about. I forgot about the heavy attack. I need to take advantage of that. So this dude, oh yeah, Atticus here, I believe is his name, is looking for keys to a vehicle, so that he and the other survivors can escape, go to his father, on the farm in, Senedra forest. Hopkins. So we need to find that. We also can, like I was saying, we can also go back to the vehicle, because our new friend is there. She was using our drone to see what we were seeing, which is mildly creepy to me. But the vehicle, or not the vehicle, but the keys are probably clear over there. So maybe we do that first. Oh, there's something down here. Maybe we do that first. Oh, there's so many things to do. I love this game so much. Also, the atmosphere is just... all of the environment I've absolutely loved. They're very much my aesthetic. Like the fall time rainy weather aesthetic. I love. This could be really bad, I'm not gonna lie. I am starting to get better at the combat. Weirdly enough, I think... Mirror Cave? No, of course not. I think while editing, I'm like relearning the skills and whatnot, where I'm not as focused when I'm actually playing. During the editing process, I can review my footage and kind of see where I've gone wrong. Now that might not reflect to you guys, but it makes sense to me. Aha, I got some health back. And I go silent when I'm fighting, but it's really hard for me to concentrate on talking, and this is creepy, and combat at the same time. Oh my god. Not good, not good, not good. Aha! I'm getting better at the whole healing thing. I do have to admit that. Okay, this is the furthest we've been. I hear another one. That we've been in the mines. I did hear something this way, so let's go here first. Oh! Gosh, I was behind on that one. Okay, we killed another time loop guardian. We're doing really good with that. An old rusted key found on a corpse in the mines of Vyssa Hills. Maybe this is one of the keys to the gates that are part of this mine that we discovered earlier. Also, Piccata was here. And there is another mouse picture. We've found one of those elsewhere. Oh, we got a lot of help there. Another mouse. Well, this is one of those gates. No. No, this is not. Okay, let's head out. This isn't where I thought it was. I think. Oh, this is that place. This gate. Nice. See what this says? Dance, O lost ones, dance in wild revelry, till the earth quakes and our two-headed father wakes, and have arrived, and now you must climb. You have arrived. You must climb. Interact. Okay, so we need a weird key or medallion or something. Seems like it was a hangout spot of some sort. Also, was there another path? Now we do have the key now. I'm wondering if that allows us to open the other doors. What do we got here? Advanced medkits, very good. Always useful. Although I am getting a lot better with the heal ring thing during combat. Excuse me. Okay, let's check out these. Oh, that's gnarly. These vehicles to see if we can't find some keys. None of these vehicles look functional. Ah, maybe that one. That looks more functional. So that we need to find keys for. Gotcha. This was... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes!
Attack by unidentified insurgents. Repeat, this is ON Convoy Alpha 2. We are carrying refugees from Galmore and Skell. Heading north through Vyssa Hills, nearly 30 clicks from refugee camp Romeo. Repeat, we are under attack. Requesting immediate evac...
Oh, there's just a tape, no key. Aw, sadness. Really hoping for a key. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for the key then. Oh, I bet it's the one on the ledge there. Whoa. Or that one. How did I miss that? Really want to find that key before we move on from this area. I want to give it to Atticus so he can get to his father. Wonder if that leads... Yeah, that probably leads up there. That would make sense. I'm guessing that was the last Guardian. That was crazy sounding. How do we get up there? That was cool. The sound design for this game and the soundtrack as well is just amazing. Yeah, it looks smaller. That is crazy. Look at those. They look like rings on a tree. Which would kind of make sense with the whole time loop thing. Here are the vehicle keys. Nice. Several keys on a keychain featuring an on emblem found on the corpse of an on soldier. Nice. Okay, so let's find Atticus again. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, yeah, let's go down here first. Not what I meant to press. Okay. So that key does not work then. Gotcha. Atticus, I have your key. Okay, this is not where you are, never mind. Do want to check this first though. Just to make sure the key doesn't work on this one. No. It's something to do with a pickaxe. Okay, so when we first found the serpent head, the plaque said something about beginning ascension, ascension to find the token of the serpent. And I'm guessing we need the token of the serpent to unlock that door up to the next level. Or ascension. I don't, we could only go so far. Aha!
these the keys to the ON truck?
Yes.
Where on earth did you find them?
In a time loop.
This is great news. I'll head back to the camp and tell the others.
Be careful, Atticus.
We're getting out of here.
Be very careful. Nice. Awesome. I've pretty much explored what we can explore for now. There were more alien buds up here, or demon buds. Everybody's calling them demons. Makes sense, given the lore. Are there 3 of them? No, there's more than 3. Crap. Had to kill him, or hit one more time. Okay, so there's something here. No. Oh, it is. New weapon acquired. Pole arm, another pole arm. Which is cool. Flower medallion. Bronze medallion with a blue inlaid ceramic flower. We have another medallion that we got in the first episode, like at the very beginning, I believe. Go back here since we're already here and talk to what's her face. And then maybe we can go back to the guy in the building.
You really should lock your doors before leaving.
Yeah, there was no need to before.
Now this is an ideal vehicle to roam a war-torn country. It's even got cup holders. Do you realize what you have here?
It gets me where I need to go.
It's a state-of-the-art armored personnel carrier with tech I didn't even know existed. I had fun pressing all the buttons.
Was there a mute button?
Smart ass. Do you want to know what I found or not?
Tell me.
This computer is linked to something called the Zeal server. I came across that name before. The Zeal Council. I have no idea who or what they are.
And?
This server appears to have a vast database containing history of Hadia. As of now, I only have limited access. Give me some time and I'm sure I can get through to more.
Interesting.
When Vitalis contacted me, he told me he wanted...
Whatever deal you had with Vitalis, it died along with him.
I'm sorry you lost your friend.
Don't be. I didn't know him.
Whatever the Vigil is up to, it's on you now, right? I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it. Neither of us can do this on our own. I found a tracking device embedded behind a panel. I know I don't look it, but I have my uses. Face it, you wouldn't have gotten far without me.
All right. You can tag along.
Good. Show me what you found in the coffin. Interesting. Let's talk about the scroll once I'm done examining it.
New interaction available. You can now bring research items to Tania to learn more about Hadia and to uncover vaults of forbidden knowledge.
Okay, I finished examining the scroll.
Yes.
So, what's written on the scroll?
I translated the text. It's a riddle. I suggest you read it. I'm sure it will make more sense once we find a location. As for the blue flower, the Zeal server is giving me the usual encyclopedic answer. It's not providing me with a specific location.
Of course.
The drawings are landmarks, and the blue flower is the key to finding their location. Whatever this place is, it's a well-guarded secret. I'm sure it holds the clues to Vitalis' investigation into stopping the calamity.
Right.
I think it's time for you to chat with the locals. Talking isn't your strong suit, but someone must know where this flower grows.
Cool.
What should I do now?
Someone must know where this blue flower grows. It might be best if you talk to the locals.
Not many people in this area.
Why are you in Hadia?
If someone were to say I was obsessed with Hadia, it would be the understatement of the year. I've always wanted to see it with my own eye. Something has been happening here for a very long time.
It would seem, yes.
There is a dark secret. The world hasn't been told.
Right.
My obsession with Hadia started when I was a little girl. My father, a well-respected ambassador at the time, had successfully negotiated a visit to Hadia. When he returned, he told me about the time he spent here. He told me about their customs, unique religion, strange architecture, culture, which were unlike anything he had seen. Hadia had been completely closed off from the rest of the world for centuries. I was hooked. When I became a journalist, I wanted the scoop on this place. I almost got an exclusive interview with the dictator, Garion Yankel. I've covered countless conflicts, gone after the powerful, exposed corruption. Now that I'm actually in Hadia, I have to admit, I think I finally bit off more than I can chew.
Yeah.
While crossing Hadia, Agatha and I got stopped at a checkpoint. While waiting for our paperwork to clear, I conversed with one of the Palamist officers. Once the small talk was over, he told me about what he had done in the village not too far from where we were. He was explaining to me, in striking detail, all the atrocities he had committed that morning. I don't know why he was telling me all of this. Did he want to impress me, scare me, or confess to his crimes? All of the above? Horrifying as his anecdotes were, what terrifies me the most was that this monster was as normal as they came. He was a husband, a father of two, and a school teacher. If he was capable of committing such atrocities, we all are. It's a great idea that's poorly executed. I think they get a bad rap, even though I've seen them do plenty of good. Peacekeepers have an impossible job. Each time they intervene, they've been set up to fail. And Hadia is no different. No, they are akin to the Protestants back home. At first glance, they bear historical resemblances. They sought a less restrictive faith and crafted one, essentially retaining the core of Palam's teachings. I'm not one to oversimplify, but there it is. Ask me again when I have more information about Sabinians and if we ever survive Hadia. Mind you, I came to these conclusions purely through observations. I haven't done any proper research. They strike me as being like conservatives in the most Western countries. Again, these are just observations. I need more time and research to formulate an adequate answer or opinion. I'll never erase that night from my memory. The moment I laid eyes on them, I became unhinged. Agatha had to steady me. She was as shocked as I was. She handled it a lot better than I did.
I'm sorry about your friend.
When I finally regained my composure, I gazed into Agatha's eyes. In those few seconds, everything she had been taught since childhood was validated. It was all real. I'm at a loss for what to make of them. I bombarded Agatha with questions, but she knew little. She said that this wasn't the first time they had invaded Hadia. My instincts are screaming that there is a conspiracy at work here. Someone is orchestrating this, and I will blow it wide open.
Interesting. Okay, so
Find
we have
something
a
interesting?
ton of researchable items.
Good find. I'll look it up.
A box of bronze acorns. This box contains hundreds of bronze acorns likely taken from Palamas civilian. The acorn is an object of great spiritual significance for the Palamas faith. It has come to symbolize traditional values such as community, faith, responsibility. It is the fruit of the hazel pine tree, which is prevalent all over Hadia and a fixture of the Week of Peace celebration. The acorn is always carried on one's person. Most would attach it to a keychain or purse string, or simply loose in a pocket. In ages past, polymists would carry organic acorns plucked directly from the hazel pine. In the modern age, imitation acorns are cast in bronze to improve durability, though many staunch traditionalists still carry natural acorns. Cool. Bronze eye. This is what we found in the first episode, I think.
Interesting. I'll look it up.
The worship of Setharus dates back nearly 10,000 years, during which many rites, tenets, ceremonies, and symbols have come and gone. This bronze cast eye is one of the earliest known representations of the Eye of Setharus, the precursor to all modern iconography depicting the eye. It was likely attached to a ceremonial staff or scepter used by the early holy men circa 3000 BC, when Setharus was beginning to evolve into an organized religion. Okay. Faded blueprint.
Good
This is fascinating.
find. I'll look it up.
Love me a good history lesson. This deteriorated page bears the emblem of the Order of the Eye, circa 700 AD. It was likely torn from a large manuscript. The text and designs are almost illegible, but they outline what appears to be truly massive contraption. Could this be the so-called Eminus Shroud? The device was part of the Order's grand plan to extend the Eye of God's influence. It is referenced in many Order documents dating from the same era. There is no way to discern its inner workings from this page, as the schematics are too faded and likely incomplete. Judging by sheer size and complexity, it would have been a colossal undertaking. Cool. Something makes me feel like they've made it and are using it to create these time loops? Question mark? Total speculation.
Interesting. I'll look it up.
Medallions like these have served since the founding of the Vigil to indicate new members into the Order. During the induction ceremony, they were held in the right hand while the recruit recited the sacred oath of the Vigil, itself based heavily on the original full guard oath. To maintain secrecy, membership was limited to the close family, usually children of existing members. The blue flower, a deer's tear, became the symbol of the Vigil. It was chosen to remind members of their sacred duty in protecting what lies beneath the fields of Lake Sinon. Cool. Gold medallion.
Let's see what the Zeal server has to say about this one.
The gold medallion once belonged to a founding member of the Order of the Eye. It depicts the moment that the 8 scholars rediscovered the Eye of God. They were said to have dropped to their knees in awe at the sight of such a marvel. 8 matching medallions were commissioned to commemorate the momentous event, one for each member. So, 7 more we need to find?
Interesting find. Let's see what the server can tell us about it.
This bell once hung prominently in the Grand Temple of Palam, alongside 7 others. Shortly after its foundation, the Illigad Conclave constructed the temple complex to become the beating heart of Setharus. Each bell was assigned to a high priest of Palam, and only those who carried a bell were allowed to behold the eye of God deep beneath Mount Abek. After Sabinian reformists descended upon the Illigad Valley to sack and raze the temple in 403 AD, all but one of the bells were thought lost to looting and flame. The surviving bell remains in the constructed temple to this day as one of the Palamisium's most cherished artifacts.
I discovered a vault of forbidden knowledge in Senedra Forest.
Vault of the Corpse, Senedra Forest. Search near the time loop remnants in Proto-Martyr, Kefka's Marker. Okay, these are the symbols. This is the vault we found in the last episode of the episode before, I can't remember. Cool. We can get in that now. That's amazing.
Interesting. I'll look it up.
This syringe is filled with a highly toxic compound developed by the Cerebrum Division of Operation Moloch. The compound is based on a hybrid of tetrodotoxin and a specially formulated limbic serum. Serum is added to act as a catalyst that enhances the neural inhibitive properties and subsequently decomposes the toxin into its inert constituent elements. The nitrogen, oxygen, and hydrogen are absorbed by the vascular system, leaving no trace. The poison is used by OMSIF agents for high-profile assassinations when discretion is needed. A highly efficient killer. Gotcha. Vial of strange substance.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database.
This sealed vial contains a sample of limbic material harvested from a limbic entity by the investigating OMSIF field team. The substance is rather curious. Halfway between solid and liquid, it seems to shimmer and shift when viewed from different angles. One of the secondary objectives of OMSIF field teams is to gather objects of interest and forward the materials to science teams for analysis. Cool. Wrapped candle. Final one.
Interesting. I'll look it up.
This candle once served in a recruitment trial for the Vigil. Around 1850 AD, after centuries of dwindling membership due to its strict family-only limitations, the Vigil finally opened recruitment to outsiders. Promising young prospects were scouted and approached to take part in the Vigil trial. The trial was meant to test the candidates' autonomy, vigilance, and resourcefulness. It involved the candidate being sent out into the wild with nothing but this candle. They were to return in 1 week's time, passing the trial only if their candle was still burning. Oh, that's intense. Okay. I don't really think we could go back to and get a couple things from Gilad. I think that's his name. But I'm kind of thinking we go back to Akasa Marshes before going back to Senedra Forest. Because there are a couple things here. The music for one. I feel like there was another thing too. But I'm like, oh, we can do that.
It was clever of you to remove our tracker, especially for a civilian. But you aren't a civilian, are you? We still managed to get clear pictures of you both. It's only a matter of time before we ID you. When we do, I will turn my attention toward the people you care about. Will I find someone in Jova? The Vyssa Hills?
Charming.
She's hot on our trail.
Then whatever business we have here, let's make it quick.
Oh, we drove into town? It seems ill-advised. But, okay. Convenient. I like it. Poor priest. I want to help him. I don't know how, though. I also want to find mead.
Excellent. The more the merrier. You're a lifesaver, friend. My fiddle and I thank you sincerely. Hopefully Voss will stop staring daggers in my direction now. Even if each of these compositions sounds more dreadful than the last.
Cool. So another good deed done. Oh. I did not see this before. Ancient censer. Bronze container with small holes along its body and peculiar markings on the side. Research item. I did not see that before. It's crazy. I thought I fully explored this whole place.
I'm glad to see you again, my son.
How are you holding up?
My Lord Sethris has put me on this path for a reason. Just like Palom, I will carry on, endure whatever torment Captain Vyss and his men throw at me. I will not falter.
You know where this flower grows?
I know this flower very well. My brothers and I produce mead at the Abbey. Together, the honey we need, we set up our beehives in Lake Sinan, where this flower blooms. It's quite beautiful, but who knows what state it's in now. Lake Sinan was where I was going to bring my niece, Rebecca. It's the perfect place to start healing.
Okay, so we know the location, but I really want to get him down from here.
Welcome back. Let me know if you need any
We
repairs
gotta
or
break the
enhancements
news
for your
to
weapons.
him.
Just make sure you have enough materials.
How are you holding up?
Voss is keeping me busy with some repairs here and there. I have to say I appreciate the distraction. It keeps my mind off the creatures in the marsh and the monsters in uniform.
I'm sorry, but Vitalis is gone.
Oh. This is a sad day indeed. I still had so much to learn from him. Vitalis and I met under dire circumstances. He gave me a choice. Continue fucking up my life or become something greater. I will always cherish his life lessons and teachings. We both had wounds that could never heal. I will honor his memory by using the skills he taught me.
Good boy. Flower.
Do you know where this flower grows?
Abbot Jaffer might know. The priests at the Patham Abbey produce mead. They set up their beehives in different parts of Umberhan. It's pretty damn good stuff. I used to steal some back in the day. It's a long shot, but you never know until you ask. Besides, I think seeing a friendly face would do him some good.
I thought maybe he would tell us a secret way into the Abbey. Let's see about crafting.
How can I help?
Would like to upgrade our defensive gear.
I've outdone myself this time.
Indeed.
Vitalis would be proud.
Indeed. Upgrade weapon. Now I should, for viewing sake, switch up my weapons. But I really, really like the polearm. But I'm kind of wondering if I because I've made the one we have rage. I'm wondering if I make another one something else. Do ecstasy.
I've outdone myself this time.
They look cool. Okay.
I'm getting sick.
I do need to try the greatsword. I at least want to try it. See if I'll like it, you know? Go ahead and upgrade that.
The Taoists would be proud.
They look so cool. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can do here right now. So, I don't want to be done playing this ever. Let's go on to the new look. Oh, no. Let's go to that doorway in the Senedra forest. That went exceedingly well. Ah ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Okay, this is cool. So that one. That one. That one. And that one. Vault Raider. Until a vault of forbidden knowledge. Tome of Bitter Triumph. Page from a dusty tome decrying the cost of dealing with the anomaly. It has worked. We have sundered one of the blasphemous bulbous apparitions, and with it its wretched snare of ceaseless torment. Gone, dissolved. Yet my heart did sink the moment I beheld the price. The poor Hadeans, once ensnared within the infernal cycle, now lay dead at my feet. How could this be? Mere minutes passed as I stepped beyond the accursed bounds of the anomaly. Just before the start of the ritual, I turned once more to behold them. They writhed in their ghastly repetitions, still alive. But now they are lifeless. Their bodies lie still upon scorched and flattened earth. Did our prism bring this fate upon them? Or were they never truly alive within the wretched mirage? And yet we rejoice, for we have our answer. The amine prisms serve their purpose. The nightmare can be undone. But at what cost? The poor boy, our chosen courier, has perished within the maw of the anomaly. As one draws closer to its midway, where the unseen venom waxes strongest, survival is impossible. And Tekez's ever-keen eye has bid us look to the ground. Where once the monstrous bulb did stand, the scorched earth is left scarred and twisting furrows, spiraling into the soil. A pattern most familiar to us, akin to those we have found amongst the strange compounds we have forged and now wield. We kind of already knew that stuff, but another one. Cool. We can close another one then. New glyph. A deep yearning discharges a vortex of ecstatic energy, drawing all limbic entities into melee range and stunning them until upon arrival. That's actually pretty good. A wave of rageful energy erupts from the ground in front of you and rushes forward, damaging all limbic entities in its path. Yes, please. Parchment preparations. An ancient parchment about the construction of a large contraption. Okay. Dear Mr. Tequez, the mighty oaks of the western woods lie felled, their boughs hewn and their trunks laid bare. Our lumbersmiths toil, shaping the countless timbers for the great work ahead. Already, our sight turns to the next forest, where yet more trees shall fall in service of our design. Yet our need is vast, copper in great measure and gold greater still. A scaffold did crumble just days ago, and with it our strongest change lay shattered. Let the forges burn bright and the anvils ring. By week's end we shall require fresh chains and sturdy pulleys, lest our labors falter. As for the crystals which Zargab and Drak did set to their arts, they scarcely yielded the ether propagation we had foreseen. The miners must delve yet deeper, seeking a greater trove, though I fear our path may lie not in quantity, but in wisdom. Perhaps a new conductor must be sought, one to magnify the sphere's proliferation beyond its bounds. And Io, our shroud, its breadth must be greater than we dared reckon. So let us send forth our seekers, and they might unearth fresh veins of ore, for our task hath only just begun. Gabron. So they did construct the blueprint that we found, that we researched. It's what it's sounding like. They were constructing that great whatever it was. Another glyph. You create a link of pure fear between you and a targeted limbic entity, siphoning vitality from its terrified state. Nice. Okay. To Rosetta, an ancient letter decrying the appearance of creatures. My dear Rosetta, I have stepped beyond our walls today. I was not afraid, for the war at last has halted, and by our own labors we have granted the country this fragile peace. But then I was afraid, no more than afraid. I was struck still, my very soul seized by terror. For the whispers that have reached us, the rumors spoken in hushed and trembling voices, they are true. Demons walk among us. Specters roam the land. I have seen them, Rosetta. With my own eyes I have beheld the wicked things. Maddening, spectral shapes, writhing in kaleidoscopic colors that defy reason. Their twisted forms swirl above the ground, shifting like fevered dreams. And their screams, by Cytherus, their screams, not the wails of beasts nor the howls of imagined monsters, but twisted, disturbing and traumatic voices like our own, human and suffering, yet immaterial and ethereal all the same. As though souls were trapped within the maws of these fiends, mouths, if such things even possess them, filled not with teeth, but with endless agonizing emotion. And they massacred anyone who came close, but only humans. They do not seem perturbed by animals or worms. Worse yet, I know now their source. They spawn from the time anomalies. They linger near them. They guard them, as if protecting that which should never have been disturbed. This is our doing. It is because of the one we sundered, because of the Amine. Twice now, we have condemned our own people. Twice now, our hands have wrought ruin instead of salvation. When shall it end, Rosanna? When shall we cease to damn those we wish to save? Where in all of the madness and ruin lies the answer to this wretched curse? Yours in despair, Haas. Huh. So yeah, it's somebody's fault. Whoever this group of people is. Brief energies gather in discharges around you, overwhelming nearby limbic energy entities and stunning them. Okay. I love a good lore drop, but we have had a lot in this episode. It's like slowing down. That was weird. It was very weird. I am getting better at the combat. Now I'm just kind of doing the... Did we go up here? I'm kind of doing the healing circle just to do it for practice sake. I don't think we went up here, did we? I don't remember this area. New area unlocked. Ooh. That was cool. This guy's like frozen. That was weird. It was like not moving. That aerial attack was actually quite cool. I hear the monster. Holy crap. The tower. I was hoping we could go into it. I didn't realize it was part of this area. I thought it was going to be like its own, like we were seeing it from a distance. Like it was going to be its own area. This is so cool. Okay, where... I want to find the gate, and then we'll come back to this area. That's crazy. Is it down here? We can't get in there yet. We have one of these. We have this. No, we have the bottom one. Maybe we'll find the other one in the tower area. So let's go to the tower. Okay, we need to start using the powers a bit more. That was crazy. And we leveled up our weapon, which is incredible. Ahaha. Let pure hatred manifest into a lasso that ensnares a targeted limbic entity, vengefully pulling it back into melee range and stunning it in the process. So, large tower needs a key of some sort. Chunks. That's crazy. Also, the screams, terrifying. And so the mystery continues to unravel. I am obsessed with this game. I do not want to put it down. I want to keep playing and playing and playing. But these episodes are going to get super long if I do not stop playing. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. All right, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Bye.